August 8th. Good morning, monster. My mood is upbeat, though I'm a bit nervous. Tomorrow, you become front and center in my life again. I haven't had the strength to go to the city on my own since July 2009, but today, I plan to drive to Manhattan like a grown-up. Greg, my second-born, will meet me downtown. Greg's the only one in our family who has not had cancer. Why have you saved him? Will you change your mind? A mother shouldn't have these questions. One of the few memories I have of my father is of him smoking Chesterfields. He died when I was 8. My mother had breast cancer, then bone cancer. She died on Greg's 18th birthday. That leaves Christina, my independent 40-year-old daughter, but breast cancer at 40. My husband, Don, was diagnosed with prostate cancer 3 years ago. August 9th. I'm sitting on my favorite bench, the one with the protruding nail, on the Ocean Grove Pier. If I'd brought binoculars, I would have had a close look at the sandpipers. After tomorrow, I don't know what life will be like. Chemo again, thanks to you. The air's moist. The tang of the ocean takes me back to less complicated times. The sun's burning through the clouds, the beach will lose its blanket of solitude, and then I'll leave. Yesterday, I did not give you a thought, except when Greg asked about chemo. I drove home feeling a smug sense of accomplishment. I ignored you. You and Tiger Woods had a bad day. August 11th, dear dimwit. An exhausting day yesterday. The chemo suite was running late. The real lifesaver was Eileen, one of my girlfriends who drove. I had fun gossiping and discussing life. How can I repay people for kindness and caring? I never thought the women in my exercise class were to become so important in my life. Chemo Kitty's crew. August 12th. How ironic that my husband Don, who has Parkinson's in addition to the prostate cancer, is doing so well with the drug trial. No more shuffling, no more cane, no more back spasms. He's like the man he was years ago. I seem to be the one who's fading. The only obvious effects of the latest chemo are rosy, plump cheeks caused by the steroids. The other side effects are in my head. But I will become myself again. August 16th. Wouldn't it be wonderful if we mortals could use delete or escape when life isn't going well? You wouldn't exist. Control would be at our fingertips. Cut and paste could do wonders for repairing relationships. With undo, we could correct our mistakes. Empty trash could rid life of guilt, and hurts, and all sorts of personal debris. August 17th. Do you realize that we have known one another for 21 years? Fortunately, after a lumpectomy, chemo, and radiation, we lost track of each other, but you couldn't stay away. August 18th. There are several categories of helpful people.
Some mean well, but become a pain in the ass with their over-the-top gifts and insistent desire to know the details, the appointments, tests, treatments, your doctor's degrees, ages, and credentials.
Others ask how you're doing, but really they use that as an excuse to tell you how they're feeling.
Many promise the moon and then forget about you.
Those who are religious assume that everyone else is and offer up prayers. Do prayers help?
One of my favorites.
People who ask you if you're going to take a vacation and then tell you about their plans to get away.
Another favorite?
Call me if you need anything.
Sure. Oh, then there are friends who get it just right. I love them. You know, they stay in touch. They have something to chat about. One's driven me to the beach just to have a look and sniff the salt air. Another scheduled girlfriends to drive me to chemo. Others made soup, sent cards, and emails. You know, August 21st. What is this? Some kind of joke? Neuropathy is one thing, but this random itching and stabbing is just quite another. You're like a child seeking attention. Today that itching made me want to tear my hair out, and then I decided, well, it's going to fall out on its own after a few more chemo infusions. So, oxycodone and I will handle the situation. August 26th. This morning I have an appointment at Memorial Sloan Kettering. I anticipate my doctor will tell me whether or not I will be participating in the IRB protocol for subjects with unresectable stage 3 or stage 4 melanoma. Today will either be your lucky day or my lucky day. August 27th. The ocean is a beautiful deep blue. Autumn's in the air. The flowers in the containers on the boardwalk are fading. A stillness on the beach feels like fall. I wonder what autumn will be like for me. I've been accepted into the protocol. Supposedly the side effects aren't too gruesome, but I've heard that before. As far as I know, no one who has actually given me chemo has personally experienced it. P.S. The beach season has ended, but there will be another and another. Our relationship continues. We've been together for 21 years, longer than many couples. After all these years, I still hate you. I live with you, but I despise you. Will we grow old together? I wonder.